everyone, it's Holly and welcome to another video. I have today off because I had to get my car inspected and unfortunately it's not even ready, so I'm going to have to take Monday off too. But, well, I don't have to take it off, but I figured with that I haven't used, so I figured I would film a couple of videos. I think I'm getting back into this because of this long weekend. I'm really trying to get caught up on everything, and because of my back pain from before, which is doing so much better. I actually spent last weekend cleaning. It's not completely done, but it's pretty clean because standing was the only comfortable thing, and a lot of cleaning is done standing, so it worked out well. I'm shedding though. I don't know if it's I'm using up a conditioner I don't really like, and I don't know if it's there's hair all over my apartment. Probably because I do stuff like this, just pull it out and throw it all over the place. Whatever. So this is my June book haul, and I ended up, so I have 5 physical books, and I don't honestly remember what ebooks I had purchased last month, but I do know ones I didn't talk about last month that I have bought this month are Breathe by Abby Glines, which is the first one in the Sea Breeze series, and then Asking for It by Lila Pace, which I'm going to do a review on that. And I'm going to go back to just monthly wrap-ups because the weekly ones I think were stressing me out. The order was Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. This came out at the end of May, and it's the first book in her new Thunder Road series. And everyone keeps saying it's like a young adult Sons of Anarchy, and sure, I have never watched Sons of Anarchy, so I don't know. I kind of want to check it out after reading this, but I'm still nervous about watching it. As I get older, for some reason, I'm old, I'm 26, but as I get older, gore really grosses me out. This does have a motorcycle club in it, and it is amazing, just like all of Katie McGarry's other books. And so I had pre-ordered this so that I could register my copy to get a free e-version of Chasing Impossible in July, and they extended that to people who just bought the book through sometime in June. I'm not 100% sure if it's still going on, but if you want Abby's story, I would check it out. It should be on Katie McGarry's website. Shadowed by, what's her name? Kelly Cray. This actually is a little smaller than the first book, Nevermore. That's what it was called. About the Edgar Allan Poe sort of paranormal, probably paranormal young adult book I was reading. And this is the second book in the series. The third one comes out in July, so I wanted to pick this up because I did enjoy that one, and I want to continue on with the series, so I picked this up. Oh, and I did have 2 Barnes & Noble coupons, which I feel like I used to only get them quarterly, but I've been getting them every month, and I'm wondering if I'm getting them because I'm using them. But yeah, and so then I got For Darkness Shows the Stars by Diana Peter Friend. I don't know, I'm not good with words. And I had heard about this book for the past couple of years, but I had never really gotten interested in it. And then Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, is that right? Am I right? I think I'm right. She had talked about this book a couple times, and she really liked it, if I remember correctly. And it's a sci-fi futuristic story, which does interest me because it's where there was a genetic experiment interested me, but it's a Persuasion retelling, and I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this here. I have read all 6 of Jane Austen's complete novels, and Persuasion is my favorite. I keep meaning to reread it, and I don't know why I don't because it's so short, but I just I'm always oh no, I have other things to do, and it's oh, I just need to read the stupid book because I love it. So I figured this is a good way to reread it, sort of, but it's a retelling. And then I got 2 books I was very, very psyched for, so I don't know which one to do first. Okay, let's do Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. Can I tell how much I'm loving that there's so much Sophie Kinsella love on BookTube? When I first joined this community, I feel nobody talked about her, and in my life I've always felt like this loner who just had this love for this amazing British author, and now it's more people are talking about her, and it's, I don't know, I feel less alone, and it's so great. Even though I don't talk to anybody about her, it still makes me feel less alone. So loving it. And people have been reading this book and talking about it. I know Lindsay from Lindsay Ray did, and she really enjoyed it. I mean, it's Sophie Kinsella. It's her first young adult book, and it's about a girl with anxiety. Like, that's just, like, it's made for me. It is kind of short. I wish it was, like, I mean, it seems like pretty average for a young adult book, but I kind of wish it was longer. And it's, like, got that buttery smooth, like, cover. Oh, and I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but, can we talk about this book? Like, it's gorgeous. Like, it is beautiful. Like, I almost want it to be on my bookshelf naked because it's so pretty. And on the cover is the girl with her glasses and stuff imprinted. It's amazing. Hold on, let me put this back on. This is a book. It's about a girl, like I said, that has anxiety, and so it's kind of her dealing with that and coping with it. I have not, like, sought out a lot about this, but I did see Lindsay when she talked about it. She said that there is, like, a romance in it, which kind of makes sense because on the back there's these two, like, coffee cups, and one says Audrey and one says Linus, so I'm guessing that's, like, the guy or something. And she also said it's a very therapy positive book, which I think is good. And, you know, we need more of. I need to stop talking about this. I'm super excited about it. I'm kind of nervous to read it because, like, you know how, I don't know if other people feel like this, but when I read a book by an author I really like, sometimes I'm, like, nervous I'm not going to like it. Like, so I feel that way for, it's a huge reason why I haven't read Shopaholic to the Stars yet, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, what if, like, ugh, it doesn't live up to my expectations. I feel this way so about Sophie Kinsella, I feel this way about Colleen Hoover, and I feel this way about Jennifer L. Armentrout. Speaking of which, I bought Scorched by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, originally I was not going to pick this up. It's, like, sort of a standalone new adult book, I feel like, but it is a companion to her book Frigid, which I have not read. I probably will read it eventually because, like, I have this desire to read all of her books, but it's a, like, if I remember correctly, it's like an unrequited love story, and I'm just not a fan at all, so I tend to avoid those. And so I initially wasn't going to pick this up right away, but then when it came out, people were, like, talking about it a lot and saying all these good things about it, and I had never actually read the synopsis, and so I got really intrigued. And it is a romance, it's a new adult, but I guess the main character has a problem, and I don't know what that problem is. I don't want to know till I read it, but I'm probably going to pick this one up. Like, I'm not reading anything right now, I just finished a book this morning, so this will probably be the next book that I pick up to read, so I'll find out soon enough. But I did read a review, like, saw something where somebody was like, oh, like, thank you so much for writing this is, like, a really important topic. So I don't know what it's going to be about. I'm, like, very interested. I wonder if it's just going to be, like, a typical, what I would consider, like, book problem, like, an eating disorder or, like, alcoholism or anything like that. I don't know, and I don't have a problem with any of those things, but, or if it's going to be something different, I don't know. But I am very excited. It seems pretty shortish, and but yeah, so that's my July. It's not even July yet. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. That is my June book haul. So thank you so much for watching, and, like, and honestly, I am probably going to read these books, like, super fast. These are probably going to be the next 4 books I read. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.